I think RCDs might actually be the route man for the team. So RCD's always a player on the minimap you want to keep your eye on.
A little of a slow start, though, from Seattle Surge here. Yet to really get going. Celium doing what he can there on point. Pred enters the fray very quickly over to RCDs once again. Can't get too much more out of this fight. You got a nice start here from Atlanta FaZe. 30 seconds down in the open hard point. And FaZe found himself that sweet time. But Pred, though, starting to find the kills, heat things up. I'll be leaving that bomb once again from Seattle Surge. They obviously know something we don't. Hello, Sib. Opening snipe mixes the game up in a big way, and that's a nice first blood.
Question is, how good is your nade coordination? RCD's hits his, and there's the landing from Sib. He sticks it, but in the meantime, Sib got what? First blood when he's playing on the top side of the minimap over by trains. He then rotates all the way to the bottom and gets a pick on Selly, who overplays over towards B. So Sib right now is simply doing it all. Cheeky little spot from Pred, and it does not pay out. RCD's ready for it, but so is Sib. Looking for the ace, and the hit marker shuts it down, but Mac might have the instant trade. That player's one shot.
Here come the reinforcements, though. Plenty of players here to keep going. Here's Pred. In he goes. Simp wins another one. So again, non-stop gunfights on the point as the clock gets stopped. Off the point, back on it. You name it. 6.3. We could see this one captured. An additional minute to play with, but not a huge amount of lives.
Now this is the moment. They're bullying him out. Pred really is the last man for Seattle in the hill on defense, and he wins his one and slows the push down, and that is all he needs to do, and then some. Maybe shut this down, but Sib was ready.
Okay, here we go. RC's trying to find something here and now. The wind-up punch now from Seattle Surge. Two players up close and personal, getting involved. No! RC's brings him down, sells the shots as well. Defense should be great now for Atlanta FaZe. Can Pred get involved quickly? No, he can't! RC's has gone huge. BZ's from bottom fireside, again, trying to flush players out, keep that point as safe as possible, and the dance around this tank is now done. Time to Seattle Surge. The 25 seconds remaining here on 5th.
Oh, and what is this moment? Can you turn around and look for accuracy? Like, he actually got red on the flank, by the way, by Celium, but despite the read, accuracy, winning every gunfight, securing the glide bomb and that rotation, FaZe had zero interest. I mean, zero interest in trying to step inside that P5 hill. So, I mean, that was a 40-point lead that they just had that is nearly dissipated before their eyes. Now only a 10-point gap, and this is a rotation where, I mean, accuracy right now, starting to shoot like Celium.
Yep, 9 spree. Kills are all good. RCDs is up next, spots him out, absolutely rips him. As Lamar is on a tear. That's 10 now in a row. Sim, he saw the tack come through. Surely he sees the shots as well. Can Lamar hold the line down again? 11 now. As he's trying to push these players out, his teammate LA Thieves over the time. The map's still trying to be theirs as they fight their way inside barn. Kenny getting involved. 3 and 9 so far. Let's see what he's got. The submachine gun in hand goes up against KiSMET. Takes care of him as well. Here we go though. New York Subliners with barn time now. 4th hard point up in the set. Kenny trying to clear him out. Finally gets himself involved. That's a 3 spree now from Kenny. Trying to find the backside of barn, and in we go. This is where things get real mad. You saw in that video Mixie. This is the definition of Mixie as KiSMET finds himself 3, but Kenny's still on a run, man. Yeah, this is a very good look so far. It's going to take some magic out of the LA Thieves to get things going here on the cage. Paul still running amok. Big kills once again as he is an animal right now. 21 and 12. Great awareness of the next set spawners, and he should be able to catch a few more here. Brilliant shots once again on Adraza. Oh my gentle Hydra. He's just slipped past the entire team. His teammates are moving in as well. The pinch is potentially on, but the members of the LA Thieves, they're holding hands. They're in P5. Don't go in. Oh no, the shots are good. KiSMET! KiSMET! Oh my God, it's round 11. What is happening?
I don't know, just adding another one to the pile, and now you're in a situation where I think PaulEhx might at this point just have like a mental edge against LA Thieves. Like, if you get full sale, you got to be in your head just a little bit, especially for the fact that, I mean, they've openly talked about not exactly the most confident team in the world, and PaulEhx is a big reason why.
Tags in a green, Paul's hurt, but he's still dangerous. Massive wins! Paul! Oh my God, it's 3! Can Paul get all 4? That is sensational stuff out of PaulEhx! Oh my God, what a kill!
Dude, the theme of PaulEhx. He should be dead to rights. They know exactly where he is, tagged up with the nade. That should be a free kill for Kenny 9 times out of 10. He turns it into 4. I feel like Draza has been the most consistent POV, and obviously Envoy and Octane are certainly close to even, but it has just been tough, but still so far so good. Keep in mind, number 2 on the minimap, Hydra, is behind enemy lines, maybe to make some funny business happen over towards B, and maybe that's where the pressure needs to be, because Thieves on the rest of the map absolutely dominate.
Yeah, this is great work out of Envoy.
For this P3, so now Optic has to try to break through by going through field. Sky's going to be the only player here to try to hold the line. He eventually does get taken down. So now this opens up that rotation for Optic Texas to try to hit through that right side. General with a huge one-on-one, but Spawn's still here for Florida. So far, they're on top of their rotation game.
And it can't be understated, man. I mean, what an opportunity this is for General. We know that he has been on the bench, right, since MW for this team, back in the Chicago Huntsman days when he subbed in for Gunless for a little bit. Like, he has been waiting for his opportunity as part of that Texas Nation team. And right now, he's doing a great job at helping break on in toward this HP. A lovely 5 spree. The rising star so far through our first set of rotations, right now at 15 and 9, and helping lock down some of these early seconds over at the command center. Make it 3 and 4 in the feed. The Mutineers are off to the races. An excellent beginning for them as they look to cut off the routes. And hello, everybody. We're in the middle of a game. Absolutely. Jay, you look lovely, by the way.
You too, baby. You too. With 35
there's
seconds
3.
left on this P2. Here comes Awakening. Oh, my!
Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad we switched back to the game. That was perfect timing. It's a 10-team spree. Oh, my goodness. Awakening. 6 in a row, 1 away from the glide bomb. But I'll be honest with you, I think he already deserves it with the plays that he has been making. Okay. With one of his own, Skies does not complete that kill. He does not complete the kill, but he'll find 2 in exchange for it. Now brings it to a 1v1, tries to open up the door, and he'll clutch it out. How about the plays out of Caesar? He's a human glide bomb, for God's sake. It actually gets exploded. Okay, he is a glide bomb. It's confirmed, but you can't do anything if you're exploded into pieces. The Mutineers, excellent sequence there as they have got Optic right where they want them.
Come out on full cylinders. They're currently just holding him off from the boat here. A little few kills going down actually for their Ultra. And now Beans looking just to lock down this top boat. Now finding a player down behind him, and Beans gets another one as well. And pushing forward and finds Shotzi. Beans doing every single little bit of work. And that is put Optic back just for a few seconds.
Beans doing really good work here. Plenty of control over towards top green. These are the kind of moments that get you maybe warmed up just a little bit up against a team like Optic. Dashing now going to fall to Beans as well. Obviously over in Cold War, he is eventually going to get taken down by Illy, but this is some really good time for Ultra Academy EU. And as said, this is just the kind of hill that you want to try and get his Furious. Absolutely smoke Scump, and now they're pushing towards the back. They've got a chance to try and break over towards P3.
Oh, Furious going to find one as well. And runs out of bullets for shots, and he really wanted that kill. Actually gets another one now. It's just Vortex for a 1 versus 2. He has to play against the 2 Optic players coming at him. And they're going to ask him where he is. Vortex is going to be watching the wrong way.
He got the timing though.
Now going to be going into B bomb. Will he see this?
He got the timing.
Slowly round he goes.
Got the timing. Oh!
Vortex clutches up. Oh, they're leaving one player to watch.
Yep, there you go.
Does Dashy see him?
Did he see him?
Oh, he's
the
trying to
grenade's
stun
on its
in.
way in. Yeah, Beans is going to get out here.
Beans found
Did he
Dashy.
need to?
Surely not a 1 versus 2. Illy versus Beans. Has the bomb down. Has a good position for it. Illy has to find him in 30 seconds.
Oh, he's going to get
He's
the
looking for him
timing.
as well, and Beans is going to 1 versus 2. Ultra Academy EU again with the clutch of a 1 versus 2 versus Optic.
Has to be careful. The rest of his team are there to help him along the way. Rafi's going to be the one for maybe for the trade. There's the first one onto Illy. The second one of the Shotzi as well. He's shooting bodies. I'm not sure about that, Furious, but okay. I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Oh, I mean, that is... There are no real words for it as well, but Furious is finished. He shot Scump.
You allow a lot of map purchase to come in from the defensive side of things. If you go forward down, it's so difficult. And Shotzi and Co have just been running amok over towards A and B so far. Can Shotzi continue it? Of course he can. Vortex then falls. 3 spree for Shotzi. Ultra Academy going to have to start concentrating over towards A, but I haven't seen them win a gunfight in quite some time. 7 kill difference already. Optic have only fallen 5 times so far.
Oh, here we go. Shotzi. So many players at Ultra Academy EU. And Shotzi going to try and play them all against each other.
Now 1 and 5 as eventually does take down Shotzi. We need to see maybe a little bit more from him as Scump will deal with 1, Scump will deal with 2. And Furious will fall now. It's the rotation over towards P3. Optic are already there, and Optic are running away with this one. It's 7 in a row for Scump.
Might be in a position to get 2. He's going to find Dashy towards the back. He does. Going to find Illy up close as well. He does at the same time, but there is nobody here from his team that can get the pinch in. So now they're going to have to attack from the back. Ultra Academy cannot find a single kill.
It's like they've just flicked a switch. Scump is causing absolute havoc across the map here. Everybody who he spots just dies in an instant.
And I mean, this is where the question marks are going to come, I think, especially in the hardpoints, right? Like, can the Challengers team keep up with what the pro teams are able to do in hardpoint? And so far, I mean, for the most part, the answer to that has been no.
That's
2/3, our second set of rotation. They get Slasher trying to get set up deep again.
Yeah, Mohawk, though, he gets that spawn. Yeah, back rooftop side. No one was blocking it. I think with a little bit of presence through the middle of the map, Mohawk, he's going to get gifted. And with that gift, they're going to break that hill.
They had nobody in the back alley at all, right? Like, everyone's basically
yeah. It was just, I mean, you know, it was open. That's for sure. I think they probably thought that they had it blocked. That player roof side, he kind of backed on up. You saw him just sort of wrap back for a second, didn't see anything. But Mohawk with some good timing turns it into a 4-screen. They turn it into some time. Flash going to see him on one side, Smart and Hook on the other. They get on in. Hook continues to have a game 32-20. Smart with 31.
Okay,
But
hold up.
You and I both know they only need 6 seconds.
Yeah. Listen, they got a lot of work to do, but I thought it was going to end there. Vic was in behind basically the whole roster. There's 3. Give him number 4 on. The name blows up right in front of him. They can close it out here. Clean. From Scrappy. Wins the next 1-on-1. The lives advantage continues to build. Now up to 5. 5 on the map for Scrappy, continuing off search and destroy. You see a bit of why they think he might be the next one up. He's able to take down another. The streak continues up to 5 in a row. And they're just bleeding them out.
37-21.
Give me the 40.
Bickle's gonna find one more. Yeah, give him the 40. Why not? Scrappy.
Here's a
He's going
chance.
for it.
39.
He's going for it.
There's one more. The snap is there, and number 40 is in. 40-21, 9 in a row. As they are just moments away from taking this. Mohawk on the other side, and it's him with the last kill. Scrappy going big. What a map it was.
Dude's an absolute enigma. Honestly, sometimes some of these teams, I mean, okay, well, did they predict this, though? The Enigma, did he know that this is going on? No, he didn't. Rambeat, fantastic play. I absolutely love that. Players don't jump the bomb enough. I don't think anyone has any idea what the other team are right now. I don't think either side has a clue. And it's going to go to the back. Sim's going to check the bomb. Didn't get it down. He didn't get it down with only 15 seconds remaining. If you're FaZe, you just got to survive.
Simp with a godlike timing play as well. It's got every single player. Simp. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. What was that round?
It's so important. Good gunfight coming in here from Cellium. He's going to find one. You can see the rest of Strike X are here, but so is BZ. There's 2 shots coming in from behind with the MP40. Gets the job done, and now FaZe can force their way forward. Stretch their wings just a little bit. The BZ is skating around Kabuto. It's disgusting.
The nades to come through to take him down. Ramby managed to get 2, and that's a huge 2 as well. We said he needs to step it up here in this round, and Arties goes to the flank, finds 2. Now it's 3!
think has wanted to see him back in a sub role since Call of Duty World War II, and you know, maybe the best sub in the game. But I think he's kind of got on the record and said he's more comfortable and just like likes playing an AR role more. As you now see him popping off of the auto, and this is a map where he'll be able to have it in his hands. But is it going to be tough for him to get back into that?
I mean, I think it will. Yeah, it's going to take some time. And now on Javutu, right, he can run this third or fourth AR, which is why they're probably so comfortable right now. I liked him. I like him as an AR. I really do. I think what we saw in Cold War.
Somebody will challenge him eventually, but no, just going to sit there, let him go free, and Shotzi just dives out the window. Not eventually going to get that kill, but Scum will get a trade coming through, and looking for this player with a pre-fire all alone. Has to dip back in a tunnel to play his life. At the moment, Optic trying to regain and get through here, as somehow Scum still alive, playing the tunnel for his team.
Making big, important kills. There's Scumpy. May well be behind 3 of them here. There's the shot's going to go into Standy. Does he have any support from the rest of his team? He doesn't need it. My goodness.
The bomb will eventually go down. Shotzi should be able to catch Standy here, and he will. Finds the first one. Is he going to find the second coming out of it? No, they actually had to go through the door, and Shotzi eventually gets it, looking for the third. Not going to get it quite. Down to a 2 versus 2.
Set down the middle from Dashi. Have to be careful. Where's Havoc? He's down low. Does he know that Attacher's up top? Well, Attacher's going to have a chance to answer back. Dashi with the snipe center. Havoc go. Attacher's up high. He's down on the left, and now he's out. Doesn't have a head. Well, they were staying alive. Havoc's then going to fall. Attacher was able to find one, but Priest or Attach then fall themselves. Standing needs to go huge. He cannot. And then all of a sudden, Optic Texas have control.
A second tick's going in very, very rapidly. Arca do not have a lot of time to try and break this as well. General with a pre-fire. You can see as well. Scum going to get one. General going to get another. Scum gets a third. And only Stanley's going to be left to contest. That is so close margin for it. And General clean it up. And that will go through. And Optic Texas hold on here and grab their attack on the B. And that's the issue. I've got to tell you something. I have got to love that tactic there coming in from Optic.
Well, I think it's just tough to hold power positions for a long time on this map, right? Like, it's hard to get your setups and get comfortable, but there was a couple sequences there where they could, and that's where I think you see the difference in them starting to rally a bit. But now, speaking of streaks, it's Capsule just running through, slicing and dicing 5 in a row now at 24-19. And it's like, just like we saw that great stretch from Gorillas, it's been basically the same thing through different hard points here for Breach.
Yeah, a chance for LAG to get in there, right? Slasher was kind of doing the same thing that Methods was doing when we were there, just sitting at that contest spot at the front. But TJ, he is just playing with the map right now, and that's really it. The map control as Nero, he's going to get aggressive with Cap right through the middle of the map, similar to what we saw last round. Hello.
No. Ooh, Asim.
Ooh,
He does him dirty. He does him dirty. Yeah, I'm making some music over here, Joe. Rhythm and rhyme.
Ooh, isn't that a song?
Yes, I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Nero gets 3, and now it's tied 2-2. Slasher and Spart able to find Capsule and TJ, but they're going to line up for Methods. He's on a 5 spree. Now could someone get a glide bomb? There is Hook, the last player who was up towards top radio looking for the flank. Says hello, but Methods is snapping.
And they will walk away with the opening HP 250 to 245 and have yourself a game. Tom Gravity 43 and 27.
They were able to find 2 kills, so that's a good way to start. But here comes John, right through side door, able to find 2, finds the third. Give him the ace, looking for the one-on-one versus the seam. He wins it. Already on another 2 spree, gonna be able to sneak his way in through Church Alley. Does he attack this from the back? He finds the first. John is everywhere on the map right now. He knows the pressure is going to be here. Confidence is flowing on another 4 spree. 17 and 5. Paris Legion trying to close it out here.
Turning back the clock. 17 and 5.
MVP.
It's about to be another 5 spree. John can do no wrong.
Before Jimbo decides to turn this corner from Bottom Church, it's going to get planted. All out push coming in from Church Alley. He does stay alive. 40 seconds to work with.
40 seconds to work with. Jimbo quickly on the defuse. Is Spark going to get the timing? Is Spark going to get the timing? He actually sees both. Spark sees both, but Temp with the timing is going to be able to win the 1v1. He will punch in the digits.
Phase, full control right now. Time ticking their way. The contest ends very, very quickly indeed. Cell
In and out the hard point, they're going to go. And they've got the numbers right now for FaZe to stack it on up. The kills are still good as Insight now last man up for Ultra, trying to stay alive. Wall bangs are there. 3 spree for Cell. Time ticking away, Chance.
Just picking him apart on P5. This is as good as it gets to hold this hill. And now you get players pushed out both sides. You get Celium in the window to look over mid, but he doesn't even need to anymore. He has Simp there, but while Simp falls, it is just easy trade of bounds. Celium calling everybody on the cross.
It was a slow start for them. They came out in their earlier series versus London. They were able to take this in a 250 to 241 matter. They were up by 100 points, almost let them slip in, but they obviously feel a lot more comfortable on this map, sitting at a 6-2 overall record.
Oh my goodness, how about this
Wee
start
Man.
out of Wee Man, a 4-0 beginning makes it 5. The impact felt, and well, unfortunately, it is Maple to take him down with the stun regardless. Team War has caught the Thieves off guard nice and early. P1 is theirs and then some, smacking the Thieves in the face. It would appear off the start, and now it's Wardy's turn to go on a spree. Finally cut down, but we were talking all about the LA Thieves, and while Ward don't necessarily have a chance to make it into tomorrow, they still feel like they can make an impact, Jay.
They definitely can, man, especially this Wardy kid. In that last series that they played, he was the only player over a 1.0 KD, and he led the roster with a 1.4. I'm pretty sure he led the entire series. Now they're off the rotation towards that P2. Trades going back and forth, but Octane keeping that top shift control is exactly what he needs to do. Another gunfight versus Wee Man. He wins it, and LA Thieves keep control.
LA Thieves reclaim control, as we said, after a very interesting P1 hard point. And there you have it, Octane now sitting at 5 in a row. A great little moment there for him, and really something to keep in mind, right? Both these teams have played the London Royal Ravens, and both of them did play here on Gavutu.
The glide bomb gets invested. Even though they trade a couple kills towards that P1 area, Thieves were able to flip these spawns, so now they have full control of P3. Octane doing everything he can to just slay out in the middle of the map. He's on a 10 spree, man. 12 and 4. Sam LaRue, the human turret, like you like to call him, Lando, he's frying right now.
And for good reasons. You give him a superhero name, he's looking like a superhero right now. Maybe even a superstar from the top rope. 12 in a row right now for Octane. With 20 seconds left, I mean, they may be able to get their feet in for a few of these points, but they've remained back here in this spawn trap for the longest of times, and now it's going to be the longest of jaunts over toward that next hard point. We've been trying to get things going again. Well, finally settle the score for the moment, but as the dust settles once more, it is the Thieves on top in a major way, and with that rotation granted,
it starts from the very beginning. Like Team War, they came out firing. They dominated that P1, but every single hill after that, it was all LAT. They rotated over to the P2 to get a good 45 to 50 seconds there. They just have to figure it out in this moment, but let's get into it. Draza finds that first blood onto Wee Man, and you see the early aggression coming in from the Thieves. They're pushing right on through B.
They are indeed. Envoy does get sniffed out. Always going to be cautious of the Dark Prince. You can't even strike in broad daylight. As we know here on the Siege, it's going to be a warm day. And right now, Team War in difficult waters. Tagged up once more. Draza prepared with the pistol. He's got some words for Maple, giving his team the man advantage. A current 2 versus 2. Draza is doing it all, and he'll have to do it. A current 2v1. Wardy, the last player alive. They're going to do their best to fight back. As we know, not going to be making it into that bracket phase, but still a lot to show, a lot to prove. And I mean, what, Jay? They looked excellent. They have looked excellent. I know the way it's going right now. I just got to give them some props, though. I got to give them something. I got to give them something. Envoy,
Jesus!
And with that AR in his hands, it's basically a combo of what he's going to have to do for the future of this team. Aggression met with the AR. Now it's Draza's turn as that A objective only continues to floor more and more. Right now for LAT. Draza caught in the pause. Oh, and doing some great work. Crosses up Wardy. That's going to be his chance. Now here comes the flanking opportunity. Here comes the pinch now for LAT.
Wow.
Last man on the objective is going to be Wee Man, and he is sent down to the ground. 5 in a row. Now make it 6 in a row for Draza. 7. There's the glide bomb. Streak after streak and highlight after highlight right now for the Thieves.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Draza taking his time towards that back red tower. He was able to finesse his way to eventually set up this pinch. The first tick of progression is already in. 20 to 8 in lives remaining. Draza has yet to drop.
PaulEhx with a bit of time.
Right now, New York are so incredibly concerned with the player top grandmas, but hey, as soon as you take care of him, you turn your attention towards the hill, and just like that, perfectly executed break. They knew the power positions they needed to get the players out of, and now you get a decent chunk of clearance over towards the hill. John gets taken out of the back, so right.
Vance leads the play, but just on the other side, these teams who have been so even so far continue to show us why they deserve to be in a position like this. Florida with an instant turn of events in regards to the slang as Vivid over toward the field is taking everybody down. Now 5 in a row for Reese, and we'll see if Toronto can finally have an answer. The nade tossed out, and will it be another glide bomb here for Vivid? Toronto not going to have those spawns for next, and all of that is based off of this man. Thank you for my other glide bomb.
Vivid just did it all off the rotation. I would like to see Toronto Ultra just back up so they can secure those spawns.
Are in possession of the rotation. It's really just a matter of where that gap, where that sequence of information can come from. We know this Toronto team is the veteran roster that they are. They can find a gap. They can make something happen. Cammy, an excellent 2 on the flank, now makes it 3, 4 in a row. He takes down the entire roster, and there goes Cammy.
But it's looking like it's going to be an all-out middle push coming in from Florida. Kleenex in a great spot to at least spot 1, but Awakening, he's going to sniff him out. Now the aggression is going to be here. Cammy finds that first blood, which is a huge kill, but Vivid able to at least even up the numbers for now. Now 23 seconds left. Just work this bomb plant. Unfortunately, Dave Patty unpreaims at the wrong time, but 3v3 now. Bomb is going to be down towards A. Cammy finds the first.
Cammy finds the first. Toronto with numbers. Toronto with numbers. They're aware of player 6. That's going to be Skies over toward the field. Cammy's there to read him. All on to Dave Patty. Now to 1 versus 3. He's got the sniper. He's also got the information. Takes down the first, quickly checks the bomb, and has to relocate. 20 seconds to work with and a bomb to defend. Toronto quickly group on up, and their efforts will pay off. The Ultra hold off what was a solid momentum train brewing for the Mutineers as they will put themselves on match point. Now could also be the same time where Skies begins to heat on up. Right, the point where we continue to discuss it. Ultra, a nice start early here on the first set of rotations as the Mutineers look to grab, like you said, some scrappy time here over at P5. But now would be the perfect opportunity, the perfect occasion where Skies and Awakening begin to go off. They both find themselves at a 7 streak combined. The guard type of situation. They've been called an inconsistent lineup for the past 2 seasons, desperately trying to get that notion off of their name. As Skies trying to do it all, let's toss it to the communication now with the Florida Mutineers.
And to me, that's kind of it. If I'm General, I'm just trying to get around like a one KD, get my trades, play in some power positions to try to make the game easier. But right now, it is all Atlanta phase as they are finding so many kills on the map. A nice 40 points from this first hill, rotating over to P2.
Yeah, that's an incredible start, and you have the rotation as well, and you've got Celium, who might be one of the best players, and you talk about getting him to a power spot, getting him to a nerdy spot, letting him do his thing, and Top Ship is somewhere he can do some damage.
Yeah, I think it was like Dashy's tweet. He's playing on like 9.6 or 8.6 sensitivity. He's like, dude, this guy is just playing on another level. He's got it figured out. He's just so comfortable in this game. We heard it since the start of Call of Duty Vanguard.
His teammates have got to go huge on the other side. It's a BZ that's come across, and BZ's able to get both. That might be the nail there, or maybe Scump on the other side.
Well, the key here is you only have 1 tick done in the round. Is Simp, he's gonna get taken down, but off a spawn. Come his teammates. BZ's gonna see nothing at A right now, so they're going to go over towards B. And here comes the big fight, but Scump on a 5 spree spots Simp, and I love that. Doesn't reach out quite yet. He sees the nade coming in. He has 8 HP as he stays alive.
Nice. I have their side you. I have their side
Yo,
you.
A push,
I have their side you.
Yo, outer. Let's go, outer. I'm one shot. Our side under.
Watch your side. I'm
Close side. Shit on!
2 seconds. I have their side.
I'm deep. I'm mid.
I'm gonna rotate deep.
No, I got that. I got
their side. Yeah, I need their side.
Trying to get to his nerd spot. Scump says, no, sir. Takes his face clean off. Chow's the next, but Simp ready and waiting. Now to Shotzi's POV we go. A hop, a slide, and 2 will drop. There's nobody in the hard point for a second, but Shotzi looking to get inside, just wanting to take the next gunfight, and the movement continues to be there. That's a nade that comes through that'll finish him off, but FaZe are into the point now. They're trying to make the rally. Just 20 points needed for FaZe. Basically, about to be a tie game, and it's contested around the point as a super subs for Optic trying to pop off.
Yeah, it's the autos from FaZe that get the break. Now the subs trying to get on through. Scump taking his time. They don't know he's here. He is behind them. He can break this right now. He's going. He's going. There's one. There's two. Where's the teammates flying on through? All four dead for Optic. And look at the spawns. Only need 6 seconds as Atlanta FaZe, but I don't think they're going to get there in time. They're going to go for this because they know the rotation of P2 is so long. And I think Optic, they're going to win it right here. Maybe we're headed to a game number 5.
Optic, you got to be fired up. The comms. Scump killed himself.
Well, Scump might have found your timing here. He might have. I think Cell was checking this.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're good.
I think he lost aim assist just for a second there with like the light pull. I got nervous, but now it leads to 2. Scump going huge. Give him a 3rd as the king going huge. Late, the 4th is there, but Dash is gonna nab it. But they get the retake done. 5th round on the board for Optic Texas. It's all on Celium. Can the man make the play? He can't quite finish the kill. 17 seconds to go. Scump is at the window. He's gonna get the spot. The pre-fire is there. He's worried about the flank. The pistol's gonna hit. It's damage to everybody, but there's 8.5 on the clock. There's not enough time to go, and Optic get it done in shocking fashion. Unbelievable.
The squad is vibing, and why not? I mean, this man shots his in first bloods. He's planting bombs.
Haven't really got a lot to write home about considering how well Zinni is playing right now. He isn't missing, which is fantastic news, but you need to make sure things are happening with it. That's 4 dead. You should now be able to push through, find the spawns that you want to get a hold of, and then make your move over towards P2 in around 40 seconds or so. Zinni at this moment in time, though, 22 and 10. Record stat line on this one, I'll have to get reminded of it, but he's on course, man. My goodness, 5 in a row. I wouldn't have maybe put it against him to find Octane as well.
Is that another one? Hold it. I'll even him. He's there. He's just sitting there. Envoy is just sitting there. Nice. Nice. We're coming as fast as we can.
Can you get my boat?
I'm trying to.
I have low clip.
Then go to your boat. Then go to your boat.
I'll go on clip. They're weak by nade. I got one. Clip. He's doing low hole. Hold low tower.
I got your clip.
Oh, see tower. Tower rocket. Low hole.
I got your hole. I got your hole.
Nice.
Hold on. Yep. Oh, it's
watch out, close, guys.
I'm watching top clip weak. Dude, there's 3 old. There's 3 old.
I'm trying.
Another one.
And there are so many Boston Breach about to hit Cliff here as well. Draza finds the first one. Draza finds the second and the third. And just completely shuts down any semblance of a push there. LA Thieves have this one locked in, and they are now going for map control. That's going to give Boston an opportunity to farm them just a little bit if they can find these kills. Nero's going to try and do it as well. Finds Draza. Can't find the second as Capsule takes it away from him. Pre-fires Envoy. Doesn't get that kill either, though. These are a little bit stuck here. They are spawning all the way back with 1 tick on the board.
Good push from Boston. It's such a strange map in the sense that things can change so quickly, though. It's all of a sudden 4 dead. Oh my god, Nero! He's doing it all on his own. I was about to say 4 dead, and it just puts you in a bad spot, and all of a sudden, Thieves 4 dead. Boston Breach forced them back. Nero on a 6 spree. He just has these moments every now and then, doesn't he? Thieves have managed to find another route in. Can they finish the deal here, though? Boston Breach make it 7 for Nero, make it 8 for Nero. Give him a 9th, would you? Bloody hell,
it's so simple.
Disgraceful.
It's so easy. And TJ goes and takes down Draza. There was a player behind him on the stairs. He sees him. It's Kenny. Kenny wins the gunfight eventually, but not in the cleanest manner. He having a second one as well. Octane finds a third, and I think the Thieves will now lock this one down. It gives them 1 more minute to try and make this magic happen. Capsule already pushing out towards Ticket, though. Kenny does find him. So much has been said of Kenny switching back to his SMG role. So far on a 5 streak. The Kenny is alive and Thieves are moving fast. The pressure, the unrelenting pressure. Capsule trying to hold on. Kenny's going to go for the flank. He might find a few here. He sits so many. He finds methods. He finds the second as well. Kenny stays alive. TJ's desperately looking for him as the rest of the Thieves.
I'm staying on both sides. We're staying on both sides. Staying on both sides.
That's bad.
Can't give it. I have time. Don't tell it.
Four again. Good flip again, bro. I'll look my lane fast.
Wow, you can hear the fast comms coming in from the LA Thieves, and they have managed to bring this one all the way back as Draza opens up 2 with a pistol, 1 with the auto. And you can see they are now swarming onto this one, looking for the next player of points. That rotation will eventually come in, but at the moment they are just fighting for their life against Boston.
Gee, this man's pistol. My goodness, Droza has been flying around the map. He just can't be stopped at the moment. That's 6 in a row.
Okay, well, there you have it. The statement is out there, and I'll tell you what, man, en route to what has been an unbelievable performance on Bocage Hardpoint, it's actually kind of surprising, right? It is Crimsix, Porterhouse leading the way in KD on Bocage Hardpoint. It's got like a 1.22. He and Paco have been absolute menaces here, but as you said it, you got to be taking a look really at the Toronto Ultra as well. They decide to play this. It's talked about whether it's kind of an ego pick, what have you. They're going to have to battle it out, and we'll see if they can continue to walk away with some hard points, but they're going to have to handle business. A quick 4-0 start there for Hydra as he gets dropped. 2, Jay, I mean, obviously, we've already seen it early. By the way, no team has yet to get over 5 seconds. Okay, there you go, Toronto, finally. But the amount of the Subliners players that you're gonna have to deal with if you're Toronto. I mean, what? It used to just be Hydra. Now it feels like it's everybody.
It's everyone because PaulEhx, he is not missing.
They can get close. They can get close. Take a look at this setup. Shout out to the observers showing us exactly what's going on. But just in the snap of a finger, Toronto break on through exactly when they have to. And Bance is hitting beamers. He is hitting beamers from across the map. That MP40 is purring right now. 3 in a row. And again, holding off New York single-handedly. A great job done from him as that's 5. Has to reload, eventually shut down. Does get taken down by the team native CleanX. So bad on Toby, but hey, he'll just pick up right for where Cammy left off. Jumps from the top rope and takes another one down with him. Toronto have made themselves all kinds of comfortable for the backup P5. Here we go. Another push brewing, another push laid out and ready to go. And Vance, he gets dealt with all 4 players of NYSL hand in hand. Hydra again toward the top has wiped away 3, and that will be the 4th. Now make it the 5th.
Oh!
Toronto is down. Toronto is down. 1 player inside of the zone as the Ultra desperately and surprisingly try to get out of their base in just a moment's notice. New York are hanging on. New York are staying alive. PaulEhx eventually falls. Hydra goes away as well. A 2 versus 3. KiSMET for 1. 2v2. They gotta hop on the objective and stop this time. KiSMET and Crim versus Bance and Cammy. Does the control end here, or are we headed to a round 5? KiSMET dancing around. Has to slide on through. Cover fire from the top. Cover fire from the top. Cammy's last one alive. A 1v1 in NYSL. Stay alive somehow, some way, and send us to a round 5.
Yeah, Toronto just need to find an opening kill, or at least try to attack this from top fire. They have 1 player there, but Hydra and KiSMET doing a great job with the SMGs, finding kill after kill, relieving the pressure. And here comes Hydra through the middle alley. He's able to at least assist Crimsix on the end, and that's going to be another 3 down in the feed. Ultra all spawning out towards the middle of the map. Hydra's not slowing down, sliding and gliding before he eventually does get taken down.
They've held that rotation and they've locked down the first wave. 25 very valuable points still left as Insight is able to find 2 toward the field. Great work as Bance will handle business toward the bottom. Toronto teaching right now toward the bottom side of church.
Now let's focus on our 5th hard point. I still find it so weird. I know it's not that big of a deal, but as Octane's lighting it up and he's on 4 in a row, like, it's like in the history of COD, every time
P5 is.
Yeah, every time there's a central hard point, it's like the first hard point. It's just so weird to me. It's the last one.
Yeah, well, while that was all going down before P5 actually pops, LA Thieves, they won 3 gunfights, but the 1 gunfight and 1 for Optic was by Scump, and that was Fireside. So he actually flipped the spawns. But Octane looking for 6. I don't even know if I should have said it because it's been so elusive. It's been so elusive. There we go. He broke our curse. Now he's looking for number 8. He's got the glide bomb in hand, locking down rotation shots. Yeah, I know you love to do this. He's just watching the window.
Yeah, Octane popping off right now. Absolutely taking over. It's going to be a double-digit streak now, 10 in a row. And look at the kill feed. The teammates picking up the rest of the scrap.
They kind of just kept Envoy on this, and then they're slaying around it, which we have seen before, right? You don't want to get done with A. If you have to, you can stack it if you find the kills. They're just worried about really just eliminating as many lives as possible for Optic, so when they have to rotate over to B, they could find that offensive round winning. They're sticking with that strategy right now. Estraza, he finds 3, he finds 4 in a row, snaps on a shots in the middle of the map.
He's just sitting on plat.
Hey, you're by yourself.
Good job, Dill. Respawn on deep. I can nade over time for you, Dill. Hold your kills. Yeah, I nade over time. I'm doubling
I
into
can
that.
mouse in a second.
Okay.
Back, Ellie.
Nade over time.
I didn't mouse.
I didn't hit anything now.
mouse.
Tom. Yep.
Good mouse. Mouse. Come.
Mass.
Mouse dead.
On the truck. I stunned him. I stunned him. Good spot's done, bro.
Kill this kid.
Another pitch.
That's deep. Deep.
Irish short pitch.
Nice, good job.
60 plus seconds nearly. Well, quick contest through the front door from Hydra. Trying to find a couple more seconds here as the contest is now come to a close. Over to Draza now on the hard point. Shots at him looking good. Keeping the kills going, keeping the hard point time flowing. It's now 35 on the clock. Thieves still in control.
Oh, now you're going to push out fire. I mean, this is Draza starting off his grand finals with 10 kills to his name already. It's not quite a full 60, but damn, does it look good. Those final 22 seconds.
It's going, and Draza 1 bullet away from putting Crim down. Here come the rest of the team, though, somehow managing to find that. Envoy on the flank finds 2, and it's a delight for the LA Thieves. Time still going their way. And man alive, Envoy. The 3 spree keeps going.
Yeah, I have to say, though, the play of this game was just banning both Haj again. It has blown my mind it ever got through because this is just not a map where Subliners have really been tested. We don't know when Thieves are running the show. Envoy on the 7. The victory lap is he cannot be killed.
What? Is he still going? This is 9.
And so far, this has been one of the most standard Gavutu controls we've seen so far, but now with the lives very close to tied, Subliners can at least turn their attention over towards B. KiSMET looking for the routes, and he's found it for at least the first freebie of a kill, but his teammates are literally across the entire map, so how many kills can he find, or maybe none at all? Actually reads this flank coming through, so there's number 2. His teammates still, though, are just trapped in their spawn, so KiSMET, even if he finds a couple more openers, and there's number 4 in a row for him.
You've had such a great performance in your opening event now for the Subliners in the roster. Can you keep that one going? Of course, the major qualifiers starting next week. Moving over towards Toronto as well. Hydra, Mountain Dew feature player now on 2 spree. Turns into 3 sprees. 30 seconds have already passed the hard point. It's gone all the way to the Subliners, and lordy, they have got the LA Thieves in a headlock right now. Pistol still in hand for Envoy. No more kills to be had. Octane backed on up. All 3 members now make it 4. Pushed onto the point. As the Subliners, it is shoulder to shoulder, standing room only here in the command center. Octane with the shot. Straza gets involved, and he slides across the table for the final kill.
Arch. Nice. One more. Kenny.
Weak. He's weak by lane 2.
I'm gonna jump fire.
Nice.
I got fire.
Don't shot.
No, I'm good. He's weak.
I got
it. They're telling you.
I got one.
I got you. Lay down. Just lay down on that wall. Sam, one shot in the back. Just lay down, Porter. Just lay down.
I got you.
Just lay down, Porter. Just lay down.
Make them wait.
I have you, Porter.
I'm shitting.